Hi students, welcome to your channel Sukh EduWorld. Today we will finish this question paper. Okay, only 10 questions are pending from 61 to 70, and we had already discussed answer keys of first 60 questions, and for that I uploaded 4 videos. Okay, you can check that, and this is last video for this section, and after this I will upload only one video in which I will cover all the important topics related to the post of junior chemist in chemical only under HRRL. Okay, so you can watch that, and you can study your whatever you want, any literature or content you have, but don't skip that topics that I will discuss in next video. And all the best. Fundamental source of semi-synthetic polymers is inorganic compound, petroleum, synthetic monomers, and so the fundamental source for synthetic polymer is natural polymer, because natural polymers after chemical modification we can generate semi-synthetic polymers from natural polymers. So there is only one option correct, that is fourth. Okay, that is natural polymers. After chemical modification of natural polymers we can get semi-synthetic polymers. So fourth option is correct here. In the next, this is direct question. As per Indian standard, capacity of water tank in water tender ranges should be from within the range of 2700 to 3600 liter. In the next question, which of the following best describe the enthalpy change of the reaction? So now we are discussing about enthalpy change. It means change in delta H, and this is equal to difference of, first of all, suppose you have any reaction like A plus B, there are reactants, and C plus D, these are products. Okay, so if you want to calculate change in enthalpy or enthalpy change of this reaction, what you have to do, you have to add enthalpy. This is sum of enthalpies of product minus sum of enthalpies of reactants. Okay, so you will take enthalpy of C plus enthalpy of D, that are your product, minus enthalpy of reactant, sum of enthalpy of reactants. Overall, when you will subtract enthalpies, total enthalpy of reactants from total enthalpy of products, so their difference you can get value of enthalpy change. Okay, change in enthalpy, delta H. So correct answer is second, the difference between enthalpy of products and enthalpy of reactants. Okay, next is, which of the following factors does not directly affect the overall heat transfer coefficient in a heat exchanger? So first is thermal conductivity of the heat exchanger material, falling on the heat exchanger surfaces, flow velocity of the fluids, material of construction of the heat exchanger. So correct answer is material of construction of the heat exchanger. So what happened, while the material of construction can influence other factors such as durability, okay, durability, cost, and corrosion resistance. Okay, so while the material of the construction can influence these factors like durability, cost, and corrosion resistance, but it does not directly impact the overall heat transfer coefficient. So correct answer is fourth option. So this is direct question. Okay, match the following indicating light of portable gas detectors with its meaning as per Indian standard. So correct answer, you can read this question. Correct answer is second. This is direct question. In the next, water can't be used as a coolant when which of the following material is on fire? So four options. One is cloth, petrol, paper, and wood, and obviously answer should be petrol, because petrol is flammable liquid. Okay, so what happened, using water on petrol fire, that can cause petrol to spread. Okay, and if there will be a spreading, that will make fire worse. And instead of fire extinguisher designed for flammable liquid like class B fire, that should be used in the case of petrol, okay, but water we can't use as a coolant. So correct answer is second option. But next question is, this is a Laplace transform of so correct answer is T cos AT. Okay, so its Laplace transform is equal to s square minus a square over s square plus a square raised to power 2. Okay, so how you can get this? First of all, you have to find Laplace transform of any function that will be equal to f of s, and here your f of t is this cos at. Okay, so what you will do, first of all you will find this L of f of t. So put this value here. So L of cos at. Okay, for that you have formula 0 to power infinity integration e raised to power minus st into f of t dt. Okay, so 0 to infinity e raised to power minus st, value of ft function is cos at, so you will take here cos at into dt, and when you will solve it at the end you will get Laplace of its answer should be s over s square plus a square. Okay, so you can solve it, and ultimately you will get the value of L of ft, that is L of cos t cos at, that is equal to s over s square plus a square. But you have to find Laplace of t cos at, and you know that Laplace of cos t is equal to this one. Okay, and Laplace of, there is a formula you can use, and then directly you can find Laplace of t raised to power n into f of t is equal to minus 1 power n. Okay, d power n, this is differentiation over ds power n of f of s. Now what you have to do, you know you have to find t cos at, it means t power 1. So in that case your n value is equal to 1, and put this n value here. So you have to find Laplace of t power 1, and f of t your function is cos at. Okay, so in the right hand side value of n is 1, you will put n raised to n1, you will get minus 1 here, and this is first differentiation. If you will put value of n equal to 1, and f of s, and f of s we are already found Laplace of f of t, and its value is this one, and that is also equal to f of s. So your value of f of s is s over s square plus a square. So you will fill this value here. Okay, and you can differentiate with respect to s here. So I can show you, 1 second. So okay, we will do it here. So Laplace, when you will put n is equal to 1, that is Laplace of t cos at. Okay, when you put n is equal to 1, this is minus 1 per n. Differentiate first derivative with respect to s of f of s, and value of f of s is s over s square plus a square. Clear? Okay, now you have to simply differentiate it, and you know that the formula of differentiation of anything, like if you suppose you want to differentiate u over v, okay, with respect to s, so formula is take v square, take v as it is, differentiation of u with respect to s minus take u as it is, differentiation of v with respect to s, right? So in this way you can solve it, and your v value is s square plus a square and u is s. Okay, anyways you can fill. So your derivative, your v is in the denominator there is v square, so this is s square plus a square par a par square, and take v as it is, s square plus a square, derivative of s with respect to s. Okay, that is equal to 1, its value will be equal to 1. Okay, I'll directly put it here. So value will be equal to 1 minus, okay, take u as it is, u is s, and differentiation of v with respect to s, and v is s square plus a square, its differentiation should be 2s. Okay, so now you can solve this part within the square bracket, and there is also minus 1 outside, and at the end when you will solve it, okay, completely, you will see, you will get s square minus a square, s square plus a square square. So this is the correct answer. So this is Laplace transform of L of t cos at. So answer should be first one, correct. Okay, so I have to solve next question also. Yeah, so I have to rub this part, you can note it. Anyways, now in the 68th question, during an evacuation drill, which of the following should not be used for evacuation? Okay, so they are providing you 4 options, and correct option is elevators. So during an evacuation drill, actually elevators should not be used as, it should not be used for evacuation. So elevators can become inoperable, or we can say unsafe in emergency, especially during fires, so due to a potential power failures or smoke infiltration. So that's why elevators we can't use for evacuation. So first answer is correct in the next question. Now in 69th, which what is the primary purpose of conducting a HAZOP study? Okay, at first is HAZOP, it meaning hazard and operability. Full form is hazard and operability. Clear? So what is primary purpose of conducting HAZOP study? Okay, so correct answer is to identify potential hazards and operability problems. Okay, so it is clear from its full form, hazard and operability. So this study actually systematically examines the process to identify deviations from design intent that could lead to hazardous situations or affect the efficiency and safety of operations. So correct answer is fourth one. Now our last question of this section, which of the following statements are correct regarding the preparation of alkenes? So first one is the acid catalyzed dehydration of 3-pentanol yield 2-pentene as a major product. So let's take 3-pentanol. This is 3-pentanol, right? Okay, and they are saying after its dehydration there will be a 2-pentene as a major product, and if there is a dehydration, obviously for dehydration you will add any acid, and suppose we will take sulfuric acid for as an example. Okay, so this acid will give H positive to this oxygen of OH, and when it will get it will take H positive, and here you will see OH2 positive. Clear? And now this water will be removed in the next step, but it will be removed only if there is a release of proton either from this side or either from this side. Yes, because otherwise this carbon will become deficient, and when this water will be removed, you will see here a formation of carbocation. Now formation carbocation is of secondary nature. Clear? Now you can remove at this side also and this side also, because both sides are symmetrical. So if this proton will give its electron here, and there will be a removal of H positive, and you will see double bond at this position. Okay, so ultimately this is 2-butene as a major product, and there is no issue regarding the stability of the carbocation, because both sides are symmetrical, and yes, major product will be here 2 pentene. So okay, first statement is correct one. Second is acid catalyzed dehydration of 2-butanol. 2-butanol take this is but 2-butanol. They are saying after its dehydration 1-butene should be as major product. Okay, if there is dehydration, first of all there will be a OH2 positive, similar as happened in the first statement, and there will be oxygen will get positive charge, and then this water will be removed from this side, and you will see a carbocation onto this position, right? Now what will happen here? They are saying 2-butanol, and there are two chances. You can H can be removed from this side or this side. If this side will be removed, there will be a double bond at this position, right? And if from this side, you will see a double bond at this position. Now you know that in the both case, this is 1-butene, this is 2-butene, but more substituted alkene is more preferred product, should be more preferred product or more stable. So in case of 1-butene and 2-butene, this alkene is more substituted as compared to this alkene. Clear? So this is only single substituted from one side with alkyl group. So obviously 1-butene should not be as major product, 2-butene should be major product. So second statement is incorrect. In the third case, the ease of dehydration of alcohol is secondary, tertiary and primary, and this statement should also be incorrect, because you know that during the dehydration, what we are saying here, in the dehydration there is a formation of a carbocation at the end when water is removed, right? And if there is a carbocation in the secondary alcohol, in the primary or in the tertiary alcohol, obviously you will see there will be a formation of corresponding secondary carbocation, tertiary carbocation and primary carbocation. Clear? And at the end you have to also look for whether your alkene is going to be a more substituted, and this will happen these both cases. One is stability of carbocation, and the second is more substituted alkene, that you will see only in the case of tertiary as compared to secondary as compared to primary alcohol. So order should be tertiary, then secondary, then primary, not secondary, tertiary and primary. So third statement is also incorrect. I'm not solving it here. You can easily solve it by taking any example of primary, secondary and tertiary, and then you will form their corresponding carbocation and then remove H positive, and you will see this order is correct as compared to this one. So third statement is also incorrect. Now let's talk about fourth one. Controlled reduction of alkynes in the presence of Lindlar's catalyst produces cis alkene. This statement is 100% correct. Lindlar's catalyst is can give us alkenes under controlled conditions. When alkynes, we can reduce alkynes. So a reduction of alkynes, we can stop that reaction up to alkenes in the presence of Lindlar catalyst. So fourth statement is correct. So overall first and fourth statement is correct, and third option is your correct answer in this question. So now this section, that is technical section, covers subject wise your questions for the post for the post of junior chemist, okay, in chemical. So we completed this section today, and now maybe tomorrow I will upload one video. I will cover all the important questions, not questions, because we had already discussed these questions. I'll cover all important topics, and if possible I will tell you some important chapters. Okay, so you have to focus on that strictly, and just for uh, good, for a good practice. Okay, because examiner from each topic examiner, in some of the topic examiner asking 3 to 4 questions, similar questions. So you have to give a reading to a particular topic, and I will provide you a list of topics. You can read whatever you want, but study that topic and focus on that. And okay, and share this video with your friends who are preparing for the same exam. And all the best. Thank you very much for watching.